signing in with the last question. This is video number 9, question number 9. And as you might know or not know, in the movie Superwise Me, Love the Heart, there's 9 life questions involved. And I've been covering them through all these videos for you because they're part of your Super Guide Me, your workbook. And I'm just trying to help you and inspire you to answer those questions and to get through them. And with that, find some peace and ease and peace and happiness and all that kind of good stuff. Um, we've been dealing with 8 questions. Today's the last question. And just a small anecdote. On the set of Superwise Me in Spain, La Cartuja de Cazalla. If you haven't seen it, go check out www.ebrighter.com. You can read it right here. And watch the movie in classroom number 1 for free, and it's fun, and it'll uplift you, motivate you, and show and give you love, because that's why I produced and made and created this movie and this project, really. So on the set, after we've been dealing with 8 questions, this was the last question. We talked about that we should try to capture the answer to the last question in one sentence. Because, the previous ones, we all had our talks, and it's been long sessions, marathon sessions, really. Everybody's throwing in wisdom and answers and experiences. And for this one, it was the last day. I'm like, okay, let's try and do this in one sentence. And the question of the day was, and I'm going to tell you right away without doing like the exercise we normally do, because I actually tweaked some of the questions, and I'm going to read the tweaked version to you today instead of the one that is used in the movie and in the book, actually. So this is like something new. We're going to do something new. I love doing something new. So the question in the movie was how to get in touch with my inner wisdom. And of course, the whole exercise is all about how to get in touch. And so when you're doing all these videos or when you watch the movie, you see that every time people get in touch with their inner wisdom by answering the other questions. So this was like an obvious answer. And that's why I wanted to tweak it a little. But anyhow, so do it in one sentence. That's what I asked people. And there was one guy in the movie, Bert is his name. He's a really great guy from Amsterdam, and he's running the Mirror Center, which is a spiritual center over there. He wrote a book also. The book is called, let's see if I can translate that. Well, it's kind of hard to translate, so I won't do it for now. Anyhow, and Bert is really somebody who engages, and he speaks, and he can speak very long time. So for him, this was a challenge to answer the question how to get in touch with my inner wisdom in one sentence. And then when we were filming him, and I specifically asked him to do it in one sentence, he started, and you know what? He did it in like a 5-minute sentence. He was so smart by adding commas and like verbally to the sentence, so it could be like a huge sentence. So I had to cut him off. And I had to say, Bert, do it again. And if you want to see what he answered, you can see it in the movie Superwise Me. Go to all the way on the end, where the song of Chris Spears is playing, and we have the credits and everything, because that's where Bert is showing up and giving his answer to this question. But of course, it's not about his answers. This is only inspiration. It's not about my answers. It's about your answers. That's what this whole exercise, video workshop, e-coach workshop is all about. And so how to get in touch with your inner wisdom, you can ask yourself that. But let me get the tweaked version of this question. I worked on it yesterday, and I got it on my laptop here somewhere. And we're just gonna do all that because I think the way we tweaked it, and I worked with this with Rodolfo Young, really great friend of mine, living in Ubud, and great teacher, awesome guy. He's in 1 year of silence, just to eliminate the words and just to be totally in his heart and communicating from that place. Because words can lead to miscommunication. Words are very powerful, but they're also very dangerous. And if you take away the words, it's an interesting experiment. And he's actually going to write a book about that. Anyhow, and he did a speech about it, halfway through, like a one-time, hey, I'm going to speak, and then I'm going to be silent again. And that's also on eBriter or on YouTube. Just go ahead and check it out. Anyhow, the question of today, the tweak number 9 question is, let's take a deep breath. This is new. This is not in your book. This is so you might want to write it down and answer it later. But listen to it first. Close your eyes. Here it is. Question number 9. Okay, I know how to listen to my inner voice now. So how do I apply all the wisdom I'm hearing? Again. Okay, I know how to listen to my inner voice now. So how do I apply all the wisdom that I'm hearing? See, that's a great question now. I love that question. I think it's better than the one we actually had. And whenever I do a new Superwise Me movie, I'll have that one instead of how to get in touch with my inner wisdom. Because this is what it's really all about. You hear all this wisdom now. You've activated with the questions, with the law of the question mark, all this knowledge, this power inside of you, the answers inside of you. Now you know. Now you know how to get there also. But now ask yourself how to apply it in real life. How to do it. So you know all things, how to apply it from theory to the practical. And that's where we all get stuck a little. So this is a very important question. So I'm happy I can end it with this one. Now, there's 9 questions. And sometimes maybe you had to skip one or you didn't get clear answers yet. Well, this is the great thing now. This is a circle. From 9, you go back to 1. Who am I and who is God? And from 1, you can climb up again to 9. And from 9, you go back to 1. And you can keep answering those questions because that's what the happy people do. They keep growing, they keep expanding, and they keep learning. And that's what life is about, really. So use the circle of questions and be who you are and shine. That's it. This is question number 9. I hope that I could be of service to you with all these questions. And again, go back for skip. If you don't see anything clear yet, move to the next question. In the end, you'll get there anyhow. And at one point, you'll just be so enthused really by going back as well, because every time you go back, you'll find new stuff. Because since you are growing and since you are expanding, once you've answered the question, it never stops. Because now, with everything you know, you can answer again. And now, with everything you know at that time, you can answer again. And every time you add stuff to it, it gets better and better and better, and it's lots of fun. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you again. Well, I might see you again at question number 1. So when you're there, say hi to me. I'll be there saying hi to you. And that's it for today. That's it. I'll see you next time. I'll see you in another venture. I'll see you in real life. I'll see you again through the e-coaches. Whatever happens, I'm here for you.